Good morning. I haven't. Oh, here, let me take these off so they don't cause a super bad reflection. I am all kind of dressed cozy because today I have the day off and I'm going to enjoy some video games and relaxing because I have had a very productive week. Um, yeah, so I have, after a year, been diagnosed. Got diagnosed with ADHD, late diagnosed ADHD, in February or January of this year. And it is now the end of November. And I have finally gotten meds that I feel like are helping. It's thankfully not a stimulant because those have a lot of side effects, thankfully, and potentially could interact badly with my anxiety. So, um, the combination that worked for me is the starting dose of Wellbutrin, and I'll probably have to end up going up from that as my body gets used to it. It's been 9 days now, and um, it's like my brain thinks slower, which is amazing. And it's kind of funny because Wellbutrin is considered, it's not a stimulant, but it is more of a um, like it gives you energy a little bit. It gives you oomph. It's an oomph antidepressant, and it has been highly effective for ADHD. It's used as in place of stimulants for ADHD. It works well with for my husband, and it works well for me. So that's exciting. But my biggest problem was that I would get overwhelmed really easily. Like just the mental energy of existence was so hard, and so it was very difficult for me to. I would just like I get home and it's hard to explain. It's like I mean, it's called ADHD paralysis, but it's hard to like I regularly would struggle with this just incredibly low motivation. Like I'm just so drained after work. So it's so fucking weird for me to like come home and be able to still do stuff. It's weird. Like I waking up in the morning, I take it as soon as I wake up, and within a few minutes I have umph and I'm wide awake. I had to actually go down in my caffeine because I only drink 1 cup of coffee a day, but it's a large cup and it's pretty strong. Now I've actually had to dilute, like make it weaker, and may get it and have a smaller cup in the morning. Like I can't have a big cup. So actually, I found that it tastes a little bit better, making it a little bit weaker. It's like less bitter. But I do blonde roast because it has a lighter taste, which I prefer. So anyway, yeah, it's just been amazing. I've been able to have all this energy in the morning. I still have to pay attention for my time blindness. Like I have to like watch the clock because then I'll just be like, I'm gonna do all of the things. And then I realize that all this time has passed. So it's not like I don't have any ADHD symptoms, but the ones that I struggle with the most, which is the overwhelm, the chronic overwhelm and burnout and feeling drained mentally and just feeling like I can't take on another thing. I've been able to put my phone down, like if I'm stuck in a doom scrolling, and I have the umph to do the things that I need to do, and it's not this, oh my god, I have this thing that I do, and I don't sit there feeling guilty for not moving, even though I know I need to do all these things. I have noticed though that if I am incredibly productive and I use all of my energy, I still have a limited amount of dopamine, even with the meds. So I do reach a point, like there was one day where I had like what felt like a caffeine crash, where I just was like, it wasn't like ADHD paralysis because it wasn't like I was frozen and I couldn't do anything. I was just drained and I wanted to take a break. So I just need to listen to my body and let myself be okay to be like, okay, I did a lot of things today. It's okay to take a break. And so I've been incredibly productive. My house has not been like, it's been it's gotten really clean because I come home from work and I actually feel up to doing something. Going to the gym in the evening has been helping too. Um, that gives me like that extra boost of dopamine in the evening. And I think I think this is like the magic recipe that's going to work for me. Wellbutrin, and I'm also already on Zoloft for my anxiety, so it actually helps balance the Wellbutrin, because Wellbutrin can cause a spike in anxiety if you have anxiety. So Zoloft and Wellbutrin combination has actually works really well together. So um I didn't have an increase in anxiety. But one thing that I've noticed is it's easier for me to stay on like track in conversation because my brain isn't thinking so fast. It's like it's weird, and I'm only like 8 days in. It could get even better. So I am so freaking relieved. Um, and so now it's like this has been my mental health. Trying to get this figured out has been my focus, and I'm still working through my mental health. Now that I finally have the mental energy to dive deep, I'm just gonna start slowly working through things in therapy as like this thing that it's not this giant task that I have to complete before I can do anything else, but it'll be the stuff that I work on as I'm living life, and I'll get through it. I don't know. I feel more zen and calmer than I have been in a very long time. I um I've had a couple breakthroughs in therapy, and it has made a pretty big difference in my life outlook. Being a chronic people pleaser, and my psychiatrist said that it's either performance anxiety or generalized anxiety. I think performance anxiety makes more sense because all of my anxiety is related to people liking me and wanting to afraid, because there's so much shit that I'm not afraid of. I know people with anxiety and they sometimes can't get outside the house. So like definitely not social anxiety, or maybe awkward around people and like say stupid shit all the time. Um yeah, that's just me. but but I'm not like I get nervous, but I'm not like I don't know, I never had a panic attack because I had to be around people, and I like enjoy being around people. So I just like can need a break. Anyway, I feel like I finally got the right meds, and I'm going to stop focusing on that, and now I can focus on, since I'm also no longer focusing on trying to prepare for my surgery, at least not anytime soon. I think my focus for 2025 is going to be maintaining my mental and physical health. So keep working on those things, but get all of that more into a habit. I mean, I have a lot of it ingrained as a habit. I've already gotten my meds, my like taking vitamins and supplements. I know that sounds like it's not that big of a deal, but it was something that was very hard for me. So there's a lot of habits that I have instilled that I have mastered. So now it's just a matter of continuing that. Um, and Also, I want to have lots of fun experiences in 2025. Like that's been one of my overarching complaints with existence, is that it's miserable sometimes. And I don't want to be miserable. So I'm going to make me not miserable by adding things to my life. So because I just existing to pay down debt and do nothing else, I will go fucking crazy. Like I need something to look forward to, something positive in my life. So I will continue to try to find activities and social interactions and stuff that is just add, hiking and, fun trips and just things that hopefully that won't cost too much money, but, going bowling and playing board games, just having fun. I just want to have, you know, I want to do more. I could not. I spent a lifetime after I finished school just going to work, coming home, and, barely feeling like I was barely existing, miserable. And I just don't want to be miserable and depressed anymore. I want to live. So I'm going to fucking live. I want to do shit. Like, have you guys ever heard of those, it's like those bike, like, forest tours where you ride this, like, bike thing through a redwood forest? I want to do one of those. I forget what those are called, but I want to do one of those. I want to go ziplining. Someday I want to do like, I'd love to like, I want to hike Half Dome someday. Like there's just all these things that I want to do. And I'm going to do them now that I have the mental oomph. I feel like I finally have the cheat code. But anyway, today is about, I spent the last couple of days catching up on chores, and now I have the next couple of days off. I don't have any requirements today other than stopping by the store to grab some foods for tomorrow, which I might do later in the evening. But, so today is video games, relaxing, maybe a little bit of dishes, but for the most part, today is going to be a nice day. So, I am taking it easy because I had a procedure yesterday that is causing a little bit of pain. It's not a big deal. It was just a routine thing, but, so I am not going to work out today, but, I'll probably work out tomorrow. There's like a really cool, Thanksgiving Day workout at Kaya that I'm going to do. My husband doesn't know yet, but he's coming with me. Because you can bring, it's a free workout, so you can bring someone for free, so it's going to be entertaining. I'm going to be like, hey, you should come with me, and then secretly laugh evilly. Because he's going to be pooped. I love you, sweetie. It's good for you. It's good for you. All right. Have a good day. I am fucking ecstatic. And, like, you guys don't know how much of a huge freaking relief it is, because I feel like I've been stressing about this for so long. And I finally feel like normal in my head and not crazy. So, fuck yeah. All right. Have a lovely day. I'm going to go have fun practicing not being a people pleaser in my video game.